everybody, my name is Donna. I'm South African and an aspiring author. I know that I said I was going to be doing my writing process this week, but I was tagged by Timmy to do the writing favorites tag, so here it is. The first question is, what is your favorite point of view to write in? My favorite point of view is third person. I just feel like I can get the most in with that point of view. I hope to try first person sometime, but right now third person is my favorite. The second question is, what is my favorite genre to read, and does it differ from the genre that I write? My favorite genres to read are like fantasy, dystopian, sci-fi, and it's very similar to what I like to write, but you know, it will probably change in the future. Okay, the third question is, what is my favorite time of day to write? My favorite time of day to write is in the afternoon, after lunchtime. In the morning it's usually quite busy in the office. I share my office with my sister and also with the company, so I love to write in the afternoon because generally it's more quiet and I can get more done. The fourth question is my favorite workspace to write in. My favorite workspace is my office, well, not my office, our shared office, and my desk. I really love my desk. Just as a side note, if you guys would like to see a desk tour, drop it down in the comments down below and I will do that for you as soon as I can. Okay, number 5 is my favorite writing snack. Now, I try not to eat too much when I'm writing because it gets distracting, but if I am snacking on something, it'll be probably chips or nuts, something that's quite crunchy. And then I love lemon water. I drink lemon water throughout the day. Number 6 is my favorite story idea that I have yet to draft. Well, there's so many, and I actually had to go back through my little folder of my book ideas to have a look at these. At the moment, I'm quite partial to fantasy ideas that I have. I really like, there's one that's a first person one, which is kind of classical fantasy, you know, with magic and witches and that kind of thing, but it's got a little bit of a twist to it. Yeah, but that's what I've got. I'm not gonna expand too much on that because if I get started, I'm never gonna stop. Okay, the question number 7 is my favorite writing advice that I've received. For me, I think this would probably be write for yourself, because, you know, just in general, people, you know, we tend to get caught up in what people like, what, you know, what's the best thing to do, so I think writing for yourself, writing for your own achievement and because you want to do it is probably the best advice that I've ever received. Okay, number 8 is my favorite way to receive feedback. Right now, I don't really talk about my book with many people, but my 2 favorite ways to get feedback is my critique partner and my sister Leah. She kind of can see it more from a reader's perspective, whereas my CP can see it from a writer's and a reader's perspective, so I really enjoy getting feedback from them. Okay, the last question, number 9, what is my favorite way to take a break from writing? Generally, it will be watching YouTube videos. I watch a lot of motivational YouTube videos. I watch a lot of YouTube videos about writing, you know, just to kind of keep myself up to date with everything. I've also recently started binging Mr. Kate videos, which I really love. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing a beautifully decorated space and to see the look on people's faces when they love it so much. So I've been watching those lately as well. And other than YouTube, I do like to, you know, just scroll through Facebook, scroll through Instagram. I often like to take a break just and sit down and have a cup of tea and watch the sea. At lunchtime, I try not to eat at my desk. And when I take a break, when I'm saying that this is a break, then I actually also make an effort to get up from my desk rather than sit at my desk, because it's just a little bit of, you know, like a perspective shift. So yeah. Okay, I want to tag some lovely ladies. The first person I want to tag is E.L. Pierce. The second person I want to tag is Sylvia Radkova. The third person I want to tag is Ganga, and the last person I want to tag is Foxclouds. I will be tagging you in my weekly post with my social media. I will also put links to all of their YouTube channels down below, as well as Timmy's YouTube video. Thank you, Timmy, for tagging me. I'm glad to do this because I've been trying to get in communication with other author tubers, and this is just a lovely way to do it. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And please remember that I post videos every Friday. That's Friday my time, which is GMT +2. I know it can get a bit confusing sometimes. And I hope to see you back here next week. Bye. Hello, it's me again. Sorry, I've just watched my footage and I see that the lighting is really bad on this side. I apologize for that. I should have turned the light on before I started, but I've spent far too much time filming and I'm not going to do it all again. So yeah, that was the first thing. Second thing, what do you guys think about my new glasses? Yeah? Sexy? Not sexy? Okay? Not okay? Let me know. Thanks. Bye.